congrats. We've just heard that you've been named captain for this upcoming season. Must feel like it's a great honour and you're really excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's a huge honour. I've been, a huge Adelaide United fan growing up and watched the W League and the A League as a kid. So to be captain is really special for me.
Was it something you have been working towards? Was it something that took you by surprise? I guess run us through how you kind of found out and the emotions that go with that.
Well, I found out last night, so it's still pretty raw. But it wasn't something I was actively striving to do. But I think now that I have a bit of experience in the W League and I'm very comfortable with the girls and the team and the club, that I needed to step up this year a bit. And I'm just really excited to take on this role.
A bit of fun this morning training with the men's team. How was that experience? Was it something you've done before? And how did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was such an awesome experience. We haven't done anything like that before, and they were great. And a lot of us had played for Ross Aloisi, so it was nice to see him again. And it was just a really fun day. And I hope there are more in the future.
The squad, how are you guys shaping up? How are the preparations?
Good. The squad's coming together really well. I think it'll be a very South Australian squad, and we'll have a lot of young and exciting talent, and hopefully we can have a good year and push for finals.
I was listening to the interview you did with Jared before. You said before you were a fan, but you told us just how much of a fan you were actually here. Years and years ago as a youngster with the Adelaide United hat on?
Yeah, I think 2007, I think it was. So 13 years ago I was here kicking on the pitch as a fan. So it's come a long way since then.
It sounds like a good journey. How long, when did you start playing football?
I started, I think, when I was 4, just kicking around the backyard with my dad and just never really stopped.
In terms of some of those maybe South Australian players, who should we be keeping an eye on?
I think Emily Hodgson is looking really good this preseason, and I think she's one to watch. I think she'll have a really amazing season. Emily Condon is looking really sharp, and Chelsea Dalber has just come off a really exciting WNPL season, so she'll be another one to watch as well.
Steph, must be nice, first of all, to train with the girls and also have all the fans out.
Yeah, first time we've ever trained with the W League team, so that's a cool experience for us, and I hope the girls enjoyed it as well, and something the club's been pushing. Obviously, we're one club, and the youth team, the women's, the men's, I think we all need to get behind each other and make sure that all the fans understand there's 3 teams, and like you said, to be back here with fans is the first time we've trained or played in front of fans since 6 to 9 months. I can't even remember, to be honest, so it was a good feeling.
What is that like? Is it almost unusual?
Yeah, it is. It's very unusual. So now going into the season, we've obviously got our first game in less than 9 days now, I think. So yeah, we obviously need to get used to playing in front of fans again. So it was a nice little buzz for the players.
You mentioned that, first game just around the corner. How the preparations going?
Yeah, really good. I think we're coming along nicely. I think ideally we would have had a few more friendly games, but I think everyone's in the same boat where it's hard to play games with the local league sides and travelling interstate. We were lucky enough we went over to Sydney and played a couple games, and everyone's coming along nicely. We've got Tommy in today and Javi's due, I think, on Sunday, so the squad's coming together.
In saying that, how's Tommy looking? You've had a bit of training with him now. How do you...
Yeah, so this was literally his first one today. So he looked all right, I guess, for being in quarantine for 2 weeks. I think he's definitely got to get fitter and sharper, and so do the rest of us. So I'm not sure what the plans are for him, but he's going to be a quality signing for us. As a club, obviously he's a big name player, and for the fans they'll enjoy seeing him, and just excited for myself actually to link up with him. I think he'll bring the best out in me.
And mate, how are you feeling? A bit over a week from your first game, with the leadership role. How are you feeling going in, and I guess the prep you've been doing in the lead up, and I guess with the lead up to that first game?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I think since we got back from pre-season, we've been working on, I guess, trying to create a good culture and try and have a winning culture, which is the most important thing. I think we've all been really together and nice to each other, which is the first start, having good people around the club. But then the next step is obviously putting that onto the field and winning games and making sure that we're a tight-knit group, we're hard to beat, and I think that's something that we're going to get better and better as the season goes on.
Tommy said 10 to 15 goals would be a good estimate for him this year. Do you have any goals that you're setting yourself or anything in mind personally?
Personally I do have goals. I guess the main one for me is to win the championship. I understand when you when the team does well, you know, every individual player is, I guess, looked at more. So for myself, I know if we win it, I'm obviously going to be playing well. And goals-wise, yeah, ideally if I can get, you know, that 7 to 10 goals, I think that for me is a good mark, and something that in the way we're going to play this year, I think I'm going to be getting in the box a lot and being able to score, which is my main attribute.
You've been good enough for the squad. Have you got the squad to do it?
Sorry?
You got the squad to do it, to go along?
I think so. I think we're our first 11 is really good and experienced, and then you've got a lot of young boys, which, you know, you saw last year. Toure kind of came out of nowhere. Now you've got his brother as well that kind of came out of nowhere, and Pacific in the hub. So we've got all these young players that have kind of come not out of nowhere, I guess, actually, because they've been training so long for it. But we've got, you know, another 7 or 8 young boys I know that can step up, and when they've got the chance, they'll take it. And I think that's what's going to be exciting about it, is they're going to get opportunities and they're going to make us better and push us every day in training.